Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode. Today we're going to unbox the Amazon Basics 67mm CPL camera lens filter. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to see if maybe by chance I could get some less expensive filters that actually do the job. Okay, because yes, I know filters are not all that expensive. For me, they're a little on the expensive side. And I know most lenses, they're very good at, taking a hit with, some dust, some dirt, a little bit of roughness. But, the lenses that I bought for the Canon EOS R10, for me, they're expensive. And this is going to go on the Canon EFS lens, the 10 to 18 millimeter, actually what I'm using right now to film this. This is what I'm going to put on the end of the lens. In the box that it came in, it actually is packaged pretty darn well, as you can see. And it comes in a little protective case. How do you get in this thing? There we go. You just pop this open. Dun, dun, dun. Nice. Now it is, again, a CPL lens. And just like any other CPL lens, there is a dial on it that helps with reflections and things like that. So we're going to go out and we're going to test this out and see if we can see inside the windshield of a car. That's usually the easiest way. So let's go test it out. Now, of course, anytime that you put a filter on, you want to make sure that your lens is very clean. There we go, nice and clean. And of course, your filter, put it up to the light, make sure that's clean. It's a little dusty there. Must have been sitting in the warehouse for a while. But let's see. Yep, that looks good. Now, just like with any filter lens, there are threads on the inside of the lens, and of course there are threads on the bottom of the filter. You just have to line it up, twist it. Whoops. There we go. Until it's tight. And of course the outer ring, it is a little noisy, but usually you set up your shot anyway before you start shooting. So that's not the best, but again, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But that is the difference between, I guess, an expensive filter and an Amazon Basics filter. But let's go out and see how it actually works. Okay, now one thing that I did notice, oh, by the way, this over here, that's a shadow on the back wall. That's not vignetting. Okay, just so you understand. But up against the white wall, you can see a slight color shift there. You see it right over here? Then we turn it again. So you have white, and then it has a little bit of a shift, slight color shift. So again, that is something that if you're doing like in a studio like this, you're going to have to be very cognizant of that. All right, let's go outside. Let's see if it works for what I actually am going to use it for, to cut reflections. Okay, so here we are without the CPL filter, and here we are with the CPL filter. As you can see, smoothing it just a little bit, you get from normal, a little bit of color shift there, but we can deal with that. And then into the vehicle. So yes, it does work. So I'm happy with that. The color shift, like I said, you can deal with either in post or just setting up separately. And it's not really all that bad. And you can't really notice it unless you do it as you're videotaping. And just bring it all the way back just to double check, make sure there's no vignetting. Nope, not that I can see on screen. So that looks pretty good. I'm happy with the purchase. Well, I hope this helped. And as always, have a great day.